Welcome to Storytime with Hams, where we dive into magical adventures, exciting mysteries, and unforgettable tales. Each episode, we bring you stories that will spark your imagination and take you to incredible worlds. Today, we have a thrilling adventure about young dragon tamers in the mystical land of Ram. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to soar through the skies on the back of a dragon.
In the mystical world of Ram, dragons were as common as horses, but far more powerful and majestic. These mighty creatures flew through the skies, their scales glittering in the sunlight, their roars echoing through the mountains. However, not just anyone could approach a dragon. Only the most skilled and brave could become dragon tamers, a special group of people trained to bond with these creatures and guide them. Every year, the Dragon Academy hosted a ceremony where a few lucky children were chosen to begin their training. This year, 4 best friends, Lina, Kai, Mira, and Jace, were about to embark on the adventure of a lifetime. Lina, Kai, Mira, and Jace had been dreaming of this day since they were little. The Dragon Academy was a massive fortress hidden high in the mountains, surrounded by thick forests and crystal-clear lakes. The academy was built into the side of a volcano, which was said to be the resting place of the most ancient dragon in all of Ram.
As they arrived at the academy gates, the excitement in the air was electric. The giant doors swung open, revealing a sprawling courtyard filled with dragon statues and training grounds. Dragons of all sizes and colors flew overhead, their wings beating powerfully in the air. "This is it," said Lina, her eyes wide with wonder. "Do you think we'll really get to train a dragon today?" asked Kai, bouncing on his toes with excitement. "We'll be lucky if we make it through the first day," Jace joked, but there was no mistaking the gleam of excitement in his eyes. Meeting the dragons. The group was led into the heart of the academy by Master Eldrin, an old dragon tamer with long silver hair and deep, knowing eyes. He had trained hundreds of dragon tamers in his time, and now it was the children's turn to begin their journey. "Welcome, young ones," Master Eldrin said in a booming voice. "Today, you will meet the dragon with wings as wide as a house," and Jace was paired with Thor, a powerful black dragon with eyes that glowed like molten lava. The first lesson. With their dragons now chosen, the real training began. Over the next few weeks, the friends learned how to care for, bond with, and understand their dragons. They practiced basic commands, learned how to fly with their dragons, and even how to communicate using dragon calls and gestures. One of the most difficult lessons came when Master Eldrin taught them about the dragon fire ritual, where dragons would unleash their flames to test their tamers' courage. Each child had to stand in front of their dragon as it released a controlled blast of fire. It was a test of trust between the dragon and the tamer. When it was Lina's turn, her legs shook slightly, but she stepped forward bravely. Zephyr inhaled deeply, and in a flash, a wave of blue fire shot out. Lina stood her ground, trusting Zephyr completely. The fire danced around her, but never harmed her. "You've passed the test," Master Eldrin said with a proud smile. "But remember, this is only the beginning. The great challenge." Just as the friends were starting to get comfortable with their dragons, a dark cloud appeared on the horizon. Master Eldrin called the students together to deliver troubling news. "A great dragon, once believed to be a myth, has awakened," he said gravely. "The Nightshade Dragon, the largest and most dangerous dragon in all of Ram, has been spotted near the mountains. It is a wild and untamed creature, and if it reaches the academy, it could destroy everything." The Nightshade Dragon had not been seen for hundreds of years. It was said to be unstoppable, with scales as black as night and eyes that glowed with pure fire. Master Eldrin explained that only a team of skilled dragon tamers working together could stop it. Lina, Kai, Mira, and Jace exchanged determined looks. They knew what they had to do. Even though they were still new to dragon taming, they felt a strong bond with their dragons, and they weren't going to let their academy be destroyed. The battle with Nightshade. The 4 friends mounted their dragons and soared into the sky. As they approached the mountains, they saw it. Nightshade. The massive dragon let out a roar that shook the ground, its wings casting a dark shadow over the land. "We need to work together," Lina shouted over the roar of the wind. They flew toward Nightshade in formation, with Zephyr leading the way. Blaze circled around to create a distraction with his fiery breath, while Astra used her agility to avoid Nightshade's powerful strikes. Thor, with Jace on his back, swooped down and hit Nightshade from above, but the ancient dragon barely flinched. "This is tougher than we thought," Lakai said as Blaze narrowly dodged a massive claw. Lina realized they couldn't win by force alone. She remembered something Master Eldrin had said during one of their lessons. The strongest bond is not built on power, but on understanding. "Wait," Lina shouted. "We can't fight it like this. Nightshade is just scared. We need to show it we're not a threat." The friends nodded, and together, they landed their dragons and approached Nightshade slowly, without aggression. Lina stepped forward, her hand outstretched, speaking softly to the great dragon. Nightshade hesitated, then lowered its massive head. Lina touched its snout gently, and the dragon's fiery eyes dimmed. "It worked," Kai whispered in amazement. A new beginning with Nightshade calmed. The threat to the academy was over. Master Eldrin was impressed by the children's bravery and their ability to solve the problem without violence. "You have all proven yourselves to be true dragon tamers," he said. "But remember, this is only the beginning of your journey." As the sun set over the mountains, the friends stood with their dragons, knowing that many more adventures awaited them in the world of Ram. They had learned that being a dragon tamer was not just about strength, but about trust, understanding, and friendship. And from that day on, the skies of Ram were filled with dragons and their tamers, soaring together on endless adventures. The end. Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey today. Our young dragon tamers showed us the true meaning of courage, trust, and friendship. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to subscribe to Storytime with Hams for more magical tales and epic stories. We can't wait to share the next adventure with you. See you next time.